Hey guys, so if you're trying to get TikTok back on your phone for whatever reason, maybe you got a new phone, maybe you deleted it, and now even though the ban that was supposed to happen didn't go into effect, you might have realized that both the App Store and the Google Play Store don't have TikTok. So people are trying to find out how to get TikTok back on their phone and install it. And you might be one of those people. So I'm going to show you a really simple and easy way to do it. And what we're going to do is use something called a VPN. Now this stands for Virtual Private Network. It's an app on your phone or on your computer, and it will make it seem as if you're somewhere else in the world. And it doesn't matter where you physically are. You might physically be in the United States, but with this one right here, ExpressVPN, this is one that I personally use all the time. We just go into the locations. You have your countries. With Express, you have 105 countries as of now. And I'll give you a few other recommendations. All of them will have 100+ countries. And I'll go into that a little bit more later in the video. If you want to find out about them right now, you'll find a lot more useful information in the description below. But we would just click on the location bar in Express, and then we'll have a window open with all our locations, our countries. And we can just search for one. So let's say we wanted to get TikTok back. We wanted to go to Canada. That's just a nice close place so that we can get the fastest speeds when we're watching videos. We could just click on that. I already had it selected, and then we go to the connection button right there and click connect. And then in just a second, we're connected up. Now, anything that I do, whether it's an application that I use or a website that I visit, it's gonna think that I am in Canada. Even if you physically might be in the US or anywhere else in the world, it doesn't matter which, it will think that you're in Canada. So now that's the first step to be able to get TikTok back on your phone. Because now when you go back to the Play Store, it's going to think that you're in Canada. The thing is that when you have a Play Store account, that account is going to be linked to the original region that you originally made it, which is probably the United States. So you may have to just go into the settings, sign out of your previous Play Store account, and create a new account that will be tied to the new location right here. Keep the VPN running. If you're on iPhone, then you're gonna need to make a new Apple ID. And if it asks you for an address, then you can always just Google a random address here, random Canada address, get one, put that in. It doesn't really matter which one it is. If it asks you for a payment method, then don't worry about it. You don't need to put one in. You can just keep going and just create that new Apple ID. Then again, keeping the VPN running the whole time, go back into the App Store. And now because it's going to think that you're in Canada, you will be able to download and install TikTok. And that's really all there is to it. You can do this now in order to get it back on your phone because they haven't allowed it back. Even if the ban goes through, it is most likely that you would still be able to use a VPN in order to keep TikTok on your phone and keep getting updates just by making it seem as if you're in a different country. So it's worth getting a VPN, and it's worth keeping it for a little bit, at least for the next month or two, until we find out exactly what's going to happen with TikTok. Now, in terms of which VPN to use, my general recommendation, and the one that I personally love, is ExpressVPN. It's just really simple, really easy to use. It just works really well for pretty much whatever it is you want to do, especially with videos. Like if you want to access Netflix content in a different part of the world, you want to access a show that's only available in the UK. So all we'd have to do is just go over to the locations, click United Kingdom, and then connect up to somewhere there, go over into Netflix, and then we'd be able to access all of the content and the movies and TV shows that are available in the UK. So it is just really good. It works really well, very simple and easy to use. If you want something that's a little bit more advanced, that has more features, then there's always NordVPN, also a really great option. It is more advanced. There are more features here. You have things like double VPN that connects you up to 2 different locations before getting you over to the internet. So that just gives you more privacy and security, makes it harder for anybody to track you down. That's another feature of a VPN. It also does give you more security on the internet if you're interested in that. Nord also comes with a built-in mini antivirus, so you kind of get a 2-for-1 with NordVPN there. So if you're looking for something that has more add-ons and more to it, the NordVPN might be the thing for you. Either way, with Express or with Nord, you can't go wrong. If you're on a budget though, then the VPN that I would recommend is Surfshark. This one is not as easy to use as Express. It doesn't have as many features as Nord, but if you're on a budget, you're tight for cash, then this is probably the best VPN that you're gonna get. You still do get a nice amount of features. They also have a mini antivirus as well that is actually pretty good. And for the money, I would say it's the most well-rounded and probably the highest quality VPN that you're gonna get. If you do have a little bit of extra cash, then I would upgrade to either Nord or ExpressVPN. Now, all these VPNs do require a subscription, and there are free VPNs out there. You may have seen them around. I personally wouldn't recommend them because either they just don't work very well, you're going to get really slow speeds. Some of them may not work for video streaming at all. If they do, it's really bad. And some of them are not very secure. They may be keeping your personal information and selling it. That has happened in the past. There have been data breaches. So I generally don't recommend free VPNs. And if you're looking to get a discount on one of these options right there, I did manage to get a hold of a discount link for you that will be in the description below to save you some extra money on these ones right here. So you can try these out. They all have a 30-day money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, you can just cancel and get your money back. So you can just try it out and see if it works for you. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you have anything else you want me to cover, feel free to leave a comment down below. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.